Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus, here with the Feed the Beast test pack, please ignore, let's play video. So at the end of last episode, I had started to go a bit further down the kind of the tech tree in terms of applied energistics. Haven't really had time to do too much more off camera. I still need to fill this up with disk drives before I really start to think about advancing the whole automation of my base a little bit better. Also, I started to look into magical crops. Kind of ran into a bit of a roadblock in which I kind of ran out of essence. Did a little bit of work off camera, and it turns out that there's a massive glitch with magical crops in which if you can create. So if we just go back to magical crops, we go to the essence crop. So where was it? So if we find it around here somewhere. So the essence seeds. So you need like strong essence, weak essence, and some seeds. Once you can make one of them, basically there's this glitch with magical crops where if you punch. So if you plant one of these, you suddenly see I managed to get 2 essence seeds out of that, and every time that you break one of these and replant them, you effectively get 2 seeds every time, which is pretty stupid. So basically what I did is I just spammed a load of seeds. So I've now got a load of essence growing, so hopefully at once all these have grown up, I can harvest them for their essence and start to make some more cool magical seeds. So for now I've got all of my essence crops growing magical essence for me. So once these are all fully grown, I'll be able to harvest them all, then make a load more seeds, make a load more crops. So hopefully in the next episode I should have some more cool stuff to show you. Might manage to get any blaze rods from my ender farm. Nope, that's not the end of the world. What I'm probably going to look to do at some point soon is to upgrade my leadstone conduits into the next level. So if we just go to conduits, conduit, there we go. So we're probably looking to make hardened energy conduits next. So if you look at the leadstone energy conduits, it can only transport redstone flux at a rate of 80 redstone flux per tick, which isn't a lot. So we at some point probably want to upgrade that to hardened energy conduits, and then eventually just up to plain redstone energy conduits, which I think you make from redstone. So you make just redstone energy conduits empty, and then probably what I'll need to do, I don't know if that's actually going to be just as cheap, just to like make up some electrum using can I do this using a so I'm making an alloy smelter. Can I not make this in the what's it called, the alloy smelter? Is that thermal expansion? Let me have a look. Alloy smelter, where are you? Greg Tech. Oh, fair enough. I thought there was so just type in thermal expansion. Somebody told me off camera that I did not need to type the @ so what am I looking for? The induction smelter. Does the induction smelter no longer create electrum? Because that would be very, very annoying. So let me just have a quick look back at electrum. Where are you? Electrum block. I want electrum ingot. There we go. So electrum ingot. Can I do this in... Oh, I can do it in the induction smelter. Okay, so yeah. So what I'll look to do is if I want to make conduit... Sorry, not conduits. So if I want to make redstone energy conduits, what I will be looking to do is make electrum, hardened glass. Hardened glass is pretty straightforward once I can get myself some more obsidian. So I'm just thinking of the best way I'm going to get myself a load of obsidian, because then you need to pulverize up obsidian into obsidian dust, smelt it together with lead, and you get hardened glass. You then put hardened glass, you then craft the hardened glass together with the electrum to make your empty redstone energy conduits, and then to make the complete redstone energy conduits, you then need to make destabilized redstone, which requires putting redstone through a magma crucible to make destabilized redstone. So I'll probably look to do that in the next episode maybe, but first of all what I was thinking of doing in this episode quickly was kind of upgrading my Greg Tech / industrial craft setup. So at the moment I'm literally just limited to a generator and a plate bending machine. So what I would like to do, did not mean to double click there, so what I would like to do is at some point soon be able to make solar panels as a fairly kind of renewable source of EU. So to make a solar panel, what you need to do is you need to make your solar panel, which is silicon. How do you make silicon? So you get silicon, I think, from centrifuging out from redstone. So then you get mercury cells, ruby dust, which will be useful for later on, for when I want to start making my quarry, which I think requires chrome, and you get that from ruby dust, so you basically electrolyze that, which should be fairly handy. You can also do it with pyrope dust from an industrial electrolyzer. You get a few silicon cells, grossolar dust. What else have we got? Olivine dust. Won't get that till we go to the end. I'm not sure I've got any of this. Sand. Oh, fair enough. So you can just electrolyze sand. That's probably going to actually be the easiest way of getting silicon, is literally just to electrolyze some sand, maybe. What else have we got? We've got lazurite dust. Can't get that until you go to the end. Special. I don't even know what half these dusts do. Emerald dust. Get that, I'm guessing, just by pulverizing down emeralds, and you get 6 silicon cells, which is not too bad. Sodalite dust. Where do you get sodalite from again? I can't remember. Clay dust. That's interesting. You get a little bit of silicon from clay. You also get sodium, which I think you can use to make batteries. Obsidian dust. Oh, fair enough. So you get some iron, some magnesium, and silicon from electrolyzed magnesium dust, which isn't too bad. Yeah, more crazy dust from GregTech, and silicon dioxide. How do you get silicon dioxide? Oh wow, that requires some kind of crazy thermal centrifuge. So what else do we need to make the solar panel? So once you've made the solar panel, which requires silicon, a couple of electronic circuits, and a carbon plate. And the carbon plate, we're going to require a compressor, which requires, wow, I'm guessing you can just do it with coal dust. Yeah, I was going to say. Hopefully you can just do it with coal dust, which is not too bad. So yeah, once you've made the solar panel up using an array of machines, you then also need an assembling machine as well. So we'll be looking to make an assembling machine to make the solar panel itself. And from that, you also need like a machine casing and your solar panel, which makes a solar panel. I think once we've then got the solar panels, I'll probably be looking to upgrade them to advanced solar panels, which will make irradiant. Oh, maybe I won't. Or is it a hybrid solar panel I want to... No, I think it must be the advanced solar panel that you make from a solar panel. So, irradiant glass pane. So, the reinforced glass, irradiant uranium, which requires a uranium ingot surrounded by glowstone. An irradiant reinforced plate, which is sonarium. Which you need to turn using a molecular transformer. This is fairly complicated. This is gonna, I think, we'll get into that down the line. For now, I think we're just going to focus on making our solar panel. So what do we need to make? So let's concentrate on making the silicon. So for the silicon, we're going to need to either centrifuge out redstone, which takes 340 seconds, which is quite a long time. Or how long does the sand take? Let me just find the recipe. That takes 50 seconds, so a much shorter space of time. How much sand have I got? That is the next best question. I've got a bit. I've got 3 stacks, so that would be 4 silicon cells per stack. And how much do I need to make one of these silicon plates? So I need 2 silicon cells per silicon plate, and I need 2 silicon plates per solar panel. So we're looking at, per stack of sand, we're making 2 solar panels, which isn't too bad. Sand isn't exactly hard to come by. What you can also do is just pulverize up cobblestone to make sand. So it's like a 1-for-1 ratio between cobblestone and sand in the pulverizer. So you put 1 cobblestone in, you get 1 sand out, which isn't too bad at all. So for that, we're going to need to make ourselves an industrial electrolyzer. So let's have a quick look at the recipe for that. Industrial electrolyzer. There we go, industrial electrolyzer. So what do we need? So we need, steel. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that until I've made a blast furnace. Okay, let's put that on hold for now. So off camera, I'm going to go make myself a blast furnace. So let's get back to my original idea. Let's see if we can start to upgrade the leadstone energy conduit. So I'm going to need a magma. So let's make ourselves an induction smelter first, because that is the initial requirement for making the. Yeah, I think this is going to be far quicker to actually upgrade. I thought that was going to be far quicker, but it turns out I didn't realize I need steel. I was kind of couldn't really decide what I wanted to do for this episode, and it turns out that now I'm just going to do something totally unrelated. So I'm actually going to make some solar panels later on once I've realized what kind of infrastructure I'm going to need. Maybe in the next episode. That's going to be for the next episode now. So I think we can make the induction smelter and the magma crucible far quicker. So and the liquid transposer I think we're going to need as well. So sorry about that little fast bit there. I'm trying to slow my voice down. I've had comments recently saying that I need to slow down a bit. I am fully aware that I talk fairly fast, so Right, so what do we need for the induction smelter? This is far easier than what it was on Unhinged. So we just need a couple of bits of copper, a couple of bits of invar, a machine frame, which is some glass, iron and gold, and a bucket. So let me grab some stuff. So I've got iron in here, I've got copper in here. Do I have invar? That is the next best question. Oh, I've got some invar as well. Excellent. This is making my life far easier. I need some gold. Do I have gold? Gold! There we go, got some gold. We are also going to need some redstone, which should also be very handy. I think it's in this chest here. Marvellous. Do I have glass knocking around? I've got one glass, so I might need to stick some sand in the old redstone furnace. Let's just grab half a stack. Using up some of that sand I was thinking of using to make silicon, but that might be for later on. I might actually put that on hold for a little while longer than I thought, just because I might not have the infrastructure for a little while, so I want to kind of put it on the back burner until I know I've got the infrastructure in place. These mobs are really peeing me off. What is that out there? Can I see it? Oh, is that an Enderman? Oh, let's not look at him. That was a bad idea. Hopefully I haven't aggroed the Enderman there. Otherwise, I'm going to be in for a bit of bad news. So where were we? So we are making ourselves an induction smelter, so we can start making up things such as hardened glass and electrum. So do we have the glass? Excellent, we've got a bit more there, which is what I like to see. Let's go to the crafting table. Let's make our machine frame first. We only need one. Let's not make 6 of the damn things, although we probably will need a couple more. So actually let me just make 2. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Need to make 2 more machine frames, as I am planning on making 2 more thermal expansion machines. So that's the 2 machine frames that we need. Let's make a bucket real quick. Oh, I love the fact that buckets are now far simpler to make than they are on. I think on Unhinged it required 3 plates, so slightly more complicated. Once you got the plate bending machine, it's not too bad. But hey ho, we also need to make ourselves a redstone reception coil. Don't need 25 of the damn things. I think that's everything then. Excellent. So we have our first step in making our upgraded conduits. So we've made an induction smelter. So next we're going to need a magma crucible to make destabilized redstone. So let's have a look at the recipe for the magma crucible. So for that we're going to need some nether brick. We're going to need a leadstone energy frame. How do we make that? A block of redstone, some lead, and is that just glass? I'm guessing that's just glass maybe. So that's not too bad. A leadstone energy conduit is not too expensive. The machine frame is obviously fairly straightforward. Nether brick, I think I have nether brick. I'm hoping I've got nether brick. I know I dug some up when I was in the nether, so if not, it's not too much of a problem to go and get some. Oh, excellent, nether brick, that's exactly what we need. So we need... do we have enough redstone? Please say a block of redstone is... yeah, it's just a simple case of crafting it into a block. We also need some lead ingots. Hopefully I've got some knocking around still. If not, I know I've got some lead ore somewhere. Lead ingots, excellent. So I think that's going to be enough. Let me just have a look. Let's see if I can make... so let's make my block of redstone first. There we go, 1 block of redstone. Might be quite an interesting, nice decoration to make a block of redstone. But we've just if you've like later game, once you've like been running quarries and stuff, if you've got like a load of spare redstone, might be quite nice to make it as blocks. So next thing we want to do is craft you, which I can't do yet because I need to make another redstone reception coil. And I think that then should be everything. There we go. So we've made the next step, which is the magma crucible. The final thing we're going to need is a liquid transposer, I believe. Where's the liquid transposer? Right. Any space, let me put in transposer. Okay, so looks like... let me just go back to conduits, see if I can find the right machine. So redstone energy conduits. So it's a fluid oh, okay, so we changed the name for everything that used to be like liquid ducts and fluid liquid ducts to fluid ducts and liquid transposer to fluid transposer. I don't know why you felt the need to do the name change, but hey ho. So for the fluid transposer now, we need another bucket, another machine frame. Good job, we already made that. Another redstone reception coil. So I should have made 2 of them a second ago. So we've got the machine frame. We need the bucket. So let's make 1 more bucket, like so. I think that's everything. There we go. So we've made all 3 parts. That was nice and easy. Do I have a couple of spare leadstone reception coils? I should have some somewhere, just to kind of set up these machines until I can actually start to make myself the the redstone energy conduits. Should be in there. Excellent. So I've got a few spare, so I can just kind of like dig up next to my ME controller very quickly. There's my pickaxe, just looking for you. So let's just extend the kind of the redstone conduits just along here. Ooh, no, maybe I want to dig them down a wee bit and have them kind of along there. So just wrench that up real quick so I can dig it underground. And then I'll probably put all 3 of them along here. So let me just dig up you like that. Plop down 2 more redstone reception coils like that, and then dig up you, and then connect it all up. Let's cover up this mess. So first things first, we need our induction smelter. Drop down the induction smelter. Then we need a magma crucible. Go there, and then finally we need a fluid transposer. So this configuration, I just want it all to off, just so it doesn't go, just so the things I'm trying to make don't go anywhere. Wow, that's like a really bizarre glitch where I can see down into my basement for some bizarre, crazy reason through that machine. That's bizarre. So we want the output going to the right, which is already set up like that, and then I can just turn everything else off. And then finally, for my fluid transposer, I want the in on the left. Excellent. And then again, I can just turn everything off. There we go. So that is a bizarre glitch in the game. How bizarre. So these are almost all full of redstone flux, which is quite nice. So what we want to do first is make ourselves up some electrum. So do I have any silver? I do have some silver. We just make kind of like 10 electrum, something like that, I think. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 5 silver. So that's going to start crafting into electrum. I'm also going to need to make some obsidian dust. So where's my spare obsidian? There we go. I've got a little bit of... Do I have enough obsidian? That is the question. Obsidian. That's not how you spell... Is that how you spell obsidian? There we go. Obsidian. That's not what I wanted to look at. I wanted to look at conduits. What am I doing? So the redstone... So I want to look at hardened glass. So that requires 8 obsidian dust and 1 lead dust. Okay, so it turns out I don't have enough obsidian. Interesting. Is there any alternative that I can use instead of obsidian dust? That's not what I wanted. So on reinforced glass, I can use advanced alloys, or nope, that's not what I want either. So I want hardened glass. Oh, damn it! Hardened glass. There we go. So alloy smelter. Don't have an alloy smelter. What was that other thing? It was fused. How do you make an alloy smelter when it's at home? Let's have a quick gander at that. So an alloy smelter, Ender.io. Wonder how that works off. So you need a basic capacitor, some machine chassis, some nether bricks, and some furnaces. So yeah, it turns out I am out of obsidian. Interesting. Do I want to carry on with this video if I'm out of obsidian? I might say I'm just going to leave the video here for now, just because getting obsidian is going to take me a little while, and I've kind of made a little bit of progress. I've set up a few more thermal expansion machines. Yeah, it turns out these are like super cheap on non-Greg techie nerfy things, so it's kind of nice to get these set up fairly early on, so I can kind of push towards upgrading the kind of very basic early on leadstone conduits to something a bit more advanced, like the redstone energy conduits, because as soon as I've got them being made, then I probably won't make anything else. So I'm going to leave the video there. Thanks for watching, everybody. The best thing you can always do for me is to comment on videos. It's always nice seeing your feedback, positive or negative, as anything you say will inevitably help me improve. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.